How you doing, guys? And welcome to another episode of Finalysis. Well, yesterday we had Dave Allen versus Arslenbek Makhmudov. And in that fight, to be fair, I thought Makhmudov, he was the one that came in and used tactics, strategy, and he came in with a plan. Now, I believe Dave Allen come in with a plan, and I believe it's a plan that him and his corner worked, which was to just go forward, let Makhmudov punch himself out, and you take over in the later rounds. But that plan, it wasn't a good plan, because Dave Allen marched forward with his hands up, no head movement, didn't move his body, and just kept walking straight into a 1-2, straight punches, 1-2 from Makhmudov. And those punches were hurtful. Now, there was times in the fight where Dave had some success, and it was mainly when he got Makhmudov on the ropes, kind of pinned him down and put the pressure on him. But there wasn't enough of that. And as Dave Allen said, he wasn't good enough. He tried, he gave it his best shot, but on this occasion he just wasn't good enough. I did think he would do it. I thought he would stick to a plan and he'd actually use some kind of boxing. But he didn't use that. He said he didn't have it. He said he wasn't good enough. So I suppose that's what we've got to go with. Now, Makhmudov, he said that AJ texted him, but then I did see somewhere else from Frank Smith and Eddie Hearn that he's texted AJ asking for the fight and AJ's replied to him. In that fight, I know a lot of people say that AJ's got a weak chin. They say it's like Makhmudov could beat him. That is probably possible, but in my opinion, I think AJ's too fast. I don't think he's going to stand there with his chin in the air for someone like Makhmudov who's slow. He is heavy-handed, and I would have AJ beating him quite easily with some hard, solid punches, and I believe AJ would stop him. Right, let's move on to the other fight in Sheffield. Boston versus Fawaz. Now, they had the first fight, which was a draw. We spoke about that in the last video. And this fight was actually better than the first fight. Now, again, plenty of action. It was a good fight. It was tough. I thought Boston used the wrong tactics. He wanted to prove himself, prove how strong he was. He didn't use his boxing ability like he could do. Fawaz was just fast, good at countering and pressuring. At the end of the fight, when the scorecards were read out, he thought it was going to the home fighter. He thought it was going to Boston. But when they read out the scorecards, it took him a while. And when he realised he had won, he was celebrating. Now, I thought what was bad from Boston was that he didn't want to just show appreciation at the end of the fight. But Fawaz, in my eyes, he was a clear winner in that fight. Okay, let's talk about the card in Philadelphia. Now, that was a very good display of boxing from Jaron Ennis. He came out orthodox. Lima came out. Lima came out straight on the attack. Put a couple of good shots in, but then the moment that Boots switched to southpaw, he just dominated and took Lima out. And I thought that was a very good performance. It was in the first round, and he moved up from the 147. He's moved up to the 154, and now he wants Virgil Ortiz or any of the others that are willing to fight him. Now, I know that Eddie Hearn has said that there's a contract already in place from previously, but Virgil Ortiz and his team never came back to them. They said that fight's still there. And I think the way Boots performed yesterday, that's That was a great performance. I can't knock that performance at all. Great performance. And I do think coming up into a new weight class, that was probably the right fight for him. And he did what he had to do. But he did it in really good fashion. Lima, I don't think had ever been stopped before. I think he'd lost one fight, but he'd never been stopped like that before. So, again, that was a very good performance from Boots. Well, anyway, guys, that's it for now. Just a quick update, weekend reflection. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace. I'm out of here.